Welcome to the Freak Show. Let's review episode 7 of 911 titled Full Moon, parentheses, Creepy AF, meaning as fuck. This episode was written by Adam Penn and it was directed by Maggie Kiley. Now, spoilers, if you haven't watched the episode, don't watch this video. This Thursday at noon, Casey and I will be doing a live stream talking about the season finale of 911 and American Crime Story Versace. So click the bell button next to the subscribe button so you don't miss the stream. As the title says, we get a full moon this episode and should expect things to get crazy as fuck. We begin with Hen and Karen. We see their life together and it's not really a physical one. Karen wants to make love that night, and Hen is not about that. At the end of the episode, Hen does go see Eva and gets that prison booty. Guys, Hen murdered me. I've just been murdered. Her wife Karen is a fictional freaking character, and I'm the one who's horribly hurt by Hen's cheating. Now, Buck's back, bitches. He swoops in to save the day with the little girl inside a game at a little arcade. Afterwards, he calls up Abby, and they're both working and discussing the full moon. Buck believes in it, but Abby kind of thinks it's bullshit. After she takes a call from an older woman, Nora, who calls 911 to report a man standing outside her home watching her. He's not trying to break in. He's only just staring at her. And guys, this was creepy as fuck. I mean, Athena does respond to the call as well as Hen and Chimney. Now, Hen discovers that there was an intruder inside Nora's house, and he was standing right behind her when she made the 911 call. Ooh, my freaking skin wanted to jump off my body. That was so creepy. Now, Athena deduces that the guy's intent wasn't to hurt her, just possible, but he did enter her house through the front door. She checks the house, finds it empty, but she does tell, Nora to spend the night somewhere else, and she says, okay, I'll call my daughter. Another emergency takes Abby to a woman with, her name is Karen. She calls 911 because a man is breaking into her home. And it's really intense, guys. You can hear him like hitting the door. I mean, right through the call. It's very creepy and eerie. He gets in the apartment before police arrive, and Abby is forced to listen to her be murdered. As expected, this hits her hard. The homicide detective overseeing the case, Detective Marks, comes to see Abby and listens to the 911 call. He informs her that they caught the guy who killed Karen, and it's her ex-husband. She had restraining orders against him, and he did have a history of violence against her. He's not confessing, so the police were hoping that she said his name on the 911 call. Abby does a little digging and finds prior 911 calls from Karen about her ex-husband. However, she always uses his name. In the call where she's being murdered, she never said a name. She said you. Abby shows this to the police, who don't take her seriously. But she doesn't give up, and she continues to search through all these calls, and she finds another woman's voice in one of the 911 calls with Karen. She calls Athena, who looks up Karen's file, and she sees that Nora Curtis was in one of these file cases as a witness to Nora's beatings. Now, a woman had the same name as the victim earlier. Remember, guys, the prowler who was standing inside the elderly woman's home? Her name was Nora. Now, it turns out older Nora is younger Nora's mother. And the younger Nora is the other voice on Karen's 911 calls. So Abby immediately calls the younger Nora, who says that, confirms basically that Karen saved her life. They knew each other. Karen runs a support group for women who are abused, and Karen helped Nora escape her abusive husband. Abby tells Nora that Karen was attacked tonight, and the police think that it's Karen's ex-husband. But Abby thinks it's Nora's ex-husband. And right as the chills run through my damn legs, Nora looks outside and sees her ex-husband watching her through the window. Now, it seems that he went to Nora's mother's house thinking she'd be there. And when she wasn't, he went to Karen's house, the woman who was responsible for his wife leaving. And he did not injure Nora's mother, Nora, because he had a soft spot for her. Now he breaks down the door to Nora's apartment, but Nora beats that motherfucker to death with a baseball bat. I mean, that's a girl, guys. Women no longer faint or hide at the sign of danger. We fucking fight back. Detective Marks returns to Abby's work and he apologizes to her afterwards for not taking her seriously. And after Abby is at home, Buck comes over and they finally bang. Guys, I am so happy for that girl. I mean, look at the smile on her face. Woo! Major score for Abby. Guys, there is a 911 call, but it's so disgusting that I'm going to give you a synopsis so I don't fucking vomit all over my laptop. A guy calls 911 because he feels that something is in his stomach. A lot of screaming later. It's a fucking parasite, guys. It's so gross. The guy eats a lot of sushi and developed a tapeworm that's been living off, like the nutrients of his body. It's like, oh my God, it's so fucking so long. And when it comes out of his, oh my God, it comes out of his ass and Buck has to pull it out. But the thing is, he can't rip the worm because, if he rips it, it'll go back inside the guy's body and regenerate. Oh my God, I'm fucking vomit. Oh, that was so gross. On a better note, Buck and Bobby respond to a yoga class for pregnant women. Bobby mentions the moon has nothing to do with influencing people and their behavior. And when they go there, this poor mother is stuck in a yoga position. She slipped a disc in her back. And when the guys move her, almost every woman in the room goes into labor. I mean, I'm serious, guys. Waters break, contractions start. It's a fucking clusterfuck, but with babies. One of those women deliver her own fucking child. Hell yeah, you fucking go, girl. Bobby and Buck help most of the women give birth, and once again, I sobbed like a fucking baby. I mean, it was such a touching scene amidst all the death and chaos we normally see on the show. Another emergency takes us to a guy eating another one's face off. The guy is obviously high out of his gore and goes after our Athena. She stuns him. I mean, she does everything and it doesn't work and she has no choice but to kill him. Right after that, Hen receives a call from Eva, who is now out of prison. She asks Hen to come see her and give up her married booty. Damn it, Hen. Just tell that heifer bitch no. I mean, even Athena agrees with me and tells Hen not to go down that path. Listen to us, bitch. Unfortunately, this incident places our girl Athena back at her desk and off the streets. She later discovers that the guy that she shot wasn't high after all. He was just hungry. Seriously, what the fuck? That was crazy. This episode ends with my love, Hen, sitting on the beach. Her inner monologue saying that when the magic of the moon is over, you must face the consequences of your actions. And I'm seriously worried about my Hen, guys. I mean, fuck, this is going to eat her alive. And I'm talking The Secret, okay? Not Eva. Another episode that I definitely give a perfect 10. I almost docked it for points, making me vomit with the tapeworm story. But I think I could look past it because the part where Athena and Hen realized that the guy was just standing behind the elder Nora at the beginning just shook me off the Richter scale. What do you guys think of episode 7 of 911? Let me know in the comments, and as usual, don't forget to like the video and subscribe so you don't miss out on a thing.